Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Revelio.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not...
Very well.
And
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Why am I always on patrol? Don't wait to find kills.
You'll pay for that!
Revelio.
I won't rest.
Crucible.
Expelliarmus.
Sad.
Capulso.
For me?
Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
You can't stop.
Descender.
You won't stop me. Your spells glance off of me.
Protegus.
I've been fighting since.
Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Confringo!
You call that spellcasting?
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Get away with that. This will
Depulso! Protego! Confringo!
Nice try. But I'm better. Pitiful. Pitiful.
Depulso! Defender! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus!
And the fun is
Revelio!
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio!
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Stay to fight.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after
Revelio.
accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to crawl.
What? Someone's here. I will make
won't get away with that.
Accio!
Revelio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Confringo!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Bombarda! Leviosa!
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs. Any number of endearing.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Revelio. Experiment. Confringo. Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo. Revelio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda. Protego.
We've rid the world of another spider.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Confringo. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Revelio.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll.
Revelio.
Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome.
We have another fight on our hands.
Flipendo.
Crucible.
Levioso! Bombarda!
Oh, you think you're so left?
Protego!
Cover up, why? Coming back this way.
Confringo!
Let's get this.
Expelliarmus!
I'm almost.
Confringo!
It's almost too easy. You were had a lucky stop.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Imperio! Protego! We're not finished yet. Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Levioso! Descendo! Arresto momentum! Crucio! Bombarda! Descendo! Arresto momentum.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Confringo! Revelio.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Confringo! Confringo!
Symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, Why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Unless we can find...
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
You needed to. I have to come...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Nan.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
She never listens.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form, but she has used her sight.
She's concerned for your safety.
That may be safe, but you could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood. My mother cannot know. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. you're all set with the new upgrade. I can't... This may sound...
You'd like me to report back with...
You know me well. I feel like Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really. However, if you're flying...
I'm not worried.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this fine... Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing... I look forward to our next meeting.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Revelio.
Probably work for Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Only following orders. Put your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hello? You will regret coming here.
Settle yourself.
Confringo.
Think you're clever, don't you?
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I think I know how and where to approach the settlers about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest. can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and...
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of...
We don't have a choice if we want to help. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that...
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. And Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit...
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at home. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know. Yes, of course. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets and...
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's name. Meet me in Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do? And why was he so certain about where we could find them?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Beatrix Totalis. Revelio. Beatrix Totalis. Revelio. Beatrix Totalis. Revelio.
Confringo! Cynthia had you on Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! No! Incendio! Incendio! Incendio!
Thought you had me there.
Crucio.
Accio. Confringo. Imperio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student.
A student?
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along. When I witness what passes for magic in these halls,
What could the headmaster want?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is...
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not... We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, madam...
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health...
A silly game. I've a good mind to write to the Department of Mag...
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time.
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall.
I wonder why.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
About anything I've been... Imelda Reyes acts as if she invented Quidditch. I don't think she's even that good.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Professor Weasley. How...
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might...
Oh.
I've decided to give him a bit more...
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely...
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how... I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapade to confronting Ranrock's loyalists.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his...
Attention, students. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me...
Oh, but Master made Scrope's...
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching...
Yes, sir. It is the Black family.
Right.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever.
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed...
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course.
Oh, but Master knows that...
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Revelio.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso.
I've always said that travel...
Revelio. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio! That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
This happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Revelio. Bombada. Depulso. Descendo. Revelio. Descendo! Defendo! Bombarda! Defendo! Devolso! Revelio! Stone. This must be for me.
from finished, pass through the mourner.
I can't believe she's dead. She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve.
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did...
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice, but I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.